House of Iraq Expertise Foundation. He joins us now live in studio. Mr. Rushdi, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming to TRT World. Firstly, how do you think al-Baghdadi got into northwestern Syria?
Which is, I think this is the most important question, is that how he can manage to go from west of Iraq, east of Syria, going up into Idlib, and then to be captured there. There's someone helping there. Maybe, just maybe the Kurds did something like that. Maybe no one knows what's going to happen after the deal that happened between the two partners, Baghdadi or someone else, that he pushed him until Idlib. And the most important thing is that this operation, it shows you that Baghdadi was followed, Baghdadi was known, and Baghdadi killed, didn't being captured. Because it's supposed to be, with what happened with Osama bin Laden, it's supposed to be a lesson, that how to capture a leader and to be in your hand and to show to the people, to show to the world, is that I'm capturing the most massive murderer in the whole history, like Baghdadi. Why just push him to be killed or push him to be suicided? It's another question. But at the end, Mr. Trump is making history. It will be on his bonus. We all know that there's elections. That means now America get rid of the security priority person who's Baghdadi. So all those things need to be managed and to be answered as questions to know the whole stories.
Mr. Trump did make reference. He thanked the several countries for their cooperation in the success of the mission, including Turkey, Syria, Iraq. How did the Iraqi government contribute to this, and what are Iraqis at home saying?
Well, at the end, Iraq and the U.S. has already a treaty signed before, I think, 2011 or 2010, which make the American forces withdraw from Iraq. So at least we have a security cooperation between Iraq and the U.S. Especially, we have two main bases in the west, one in Habbaniya, one in Ain al-Asad, in Anbar. So it shows you that there is already a cooperation, security cooperation between the two sides. And already the Iraqi government need to get rid of Baghdadi, because we all know that we have about 4,000, 5,000 fighters until now heading in so many areas in Iraq.
U.S. Defense Secretary Mark Esper said that this would be a devastating blow to Daesh. Let me get your opinion, because Iraq was one of those countries that they occupied. How is Daesh affected after the death of Baghdadi?
Well, he's right. He's right. You know, Baghdadi is one of the most known leaders, that he led Daesh against the coalition forces in Iraq. And also, he's one of the persons that he gathered the whole of Daesh at that time in a way to conquer the, let's say, third of the Iraqi territories. But at the end, he was killed by the Americans, not by the coalition, which is a very important issue, is that it is a victory for the U.S. It's better to say that now Daesh, it's become weaker and weaker at the end.
But they still do have leaders around the world. How easy would a regrouping be for the terror group?
It's now the geography is talking. It's not easy now on the ground. Maybe on the media, on the social media, yes, but on the ground it's too difficult now, especially after the treaty between Turkey and the U.S., Turkey and Russia, Turkey and Iran, and so on. So the whole Syrian crisis will not be a very suitable area for Daesh to be grown again.
Mr. Rushdi, it's a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for your analysis. It's Ahmed Rushdi. He's the president of the House of Iraqi Expertise Foundation.